Hey there, you're welcome back to my free real estate investment course. This is the 5th video in this particular module, and it's just like a wrap-up of this particular module. If you've not watched the previous videos before this one, do go check them out. They are very insightful. Trust me, you'll gain more knowledge from those videos. And in this particular video, like I said earlier on, this is just like a wrap-up video to this particular module before we move on to the next module. If you want to learn more about real estate investment, trust me, this is just the best channel or the best page for you to subscribe to. And if you're still trying to find your way around the real estate industry, my team and I here at ID Homes and Estate Developers Limited are just the best team to work with. Do well to reach out to us, and we will do well to guide you appropriately. So today we want to look at those things you need to know before making real estate investment your next investment option. Here I actually highlighted 5 different things you need to know before getting started. So join me as we explore these 5 points together. So the first thing I need you to know about real estate is the fact that real estate is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Yes, it may be slow, but it is certainly sure. And in my own opinion, if you ask me, it is not slow at all, because maximizing different strategies we have in real estate investment will help you to understand the fact that real estate is really not slow at all. It just depends on the strategy you want to work with. So if you're looking for a 100% in the next 1 hour, 500% returns in the next 2 hours, then this might not be the place or the investment for you. You might consider cryptocurrency, forex trading, and the likes of them. So real estate is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Whether you're coming in as a realtor, or you're coming in as a developer, or you're coming in as a hands-free investor, you need to exercise patience, right? So just get that right. So number 2 is the fact that real estate is time sensitive. You need to avoid procrastination if really you want to venture into real estate investment. For every project there are certain stages. We have the pre-launch stage, we have the official launch stage, we have the median stage of the project, and eventually we have the peak stage of the project. Let me just give a quick rundown. Now, the pre-launch stage simply means that stage whereby that project, that estate development has not been publicly announced to the market. Only just a few privileged investors and partners are aware of what is about to come into the market. Then the developer gives them the opportunity to buy for 5 million naira below the current market value. So let's say if the property was to sell for 10 million naira, this developer could give his partners, his off-takers, for 5 million naira. So the moment it moves to the official launch stage, where you begin to see banners and billboards and adverts everywhere, the price is coming in at 10 million naira, and these partners and investors have already made 5 million naira profit immediately. Now, when you move to the median stage, where fence work has begun, foundation, DPC has begun, gatehouse has begun, and 1 or 2 other structures has begun, then the project moves to another appreciation level. Eventually, the peak stage, which is when people are already getting ready to move in to begin to live in that estate, at that particular time it would be so high for you to come in. So there are different stages of entry when it comes to real estate investment. So the earlier you enter, the better for you. So you need to understand that real estate is time sensitive, and if you want to be part of our privileged investors or partners that get to know of a project before it is launched officially, then you need to reach out to me to be added on our privileged group, where we share this information with investors and partners, so you too can benefit from the first-hand information we give before we officially launch. So the third thing you need to know is the fact that it is possible for you to miss it in real estate. You can miss it. It is very possible. Especially now that real estate is the talk of town. Everybody wants to invest in real estate. That makes it more easier for land fraudsters to emerge. So in every city there are so many land fraudsters coming up with different ideas on how to scam their victims. So you need to understand who you work with, and this time you need to work closely with your lawyer and your agent, so you know exactly where and which company to patronize when it comes to real estate investment. So understand that fraudsters come also in form of companies. They could put up a company, register a company doing, and the whole motive is to scam you. So there are certain things you need to look out for before choosing to buy that property from that company. Not just the building. Don't just fantasize the building or the branding or whatever. There are certain things that such company needs to have on ground to show that yes, we are ready for a long-term business. We are not one of those hit and run companies out there. Do you understand? So you need to get that clear, that you can miss it. Everybody is saying, oh, real estate wants to just buy land, no problem. It is okay, and I agree with that, but realistically it is possible for you to miss it, because if you buy a land from the wrong person, you have missed it already. Do you understand? So understand that you can miss it when it comes to real estate investment as well. So the fourth thing I need to let you know about real estate is the fact that you can never get enough of real estate. In fact, the more you acquire, the better for you, because there are times that unforeseen circumstances might come one's way. So it is very important that you plan ahead of those times. And also, if you want to have a good retirement life, then you need to acquire as much property as possible. I come across people who tell me, oh, Andrew, I have properties in literally everywhere within the country or within the city, right? And I just keep telling them, listen, if you still have the financial capacity, it is better you still acquire more, because tomorrow we don't know the kind of business you might want to venture into. You need to just put those properties together, sell them off, and then raise a chunk of money to begin that massive project you want to go into. So now that you have the means, you have the capacity, buy as much as possible, acquire as much as possible. So finally, my friend, I want you to get started with your real estate investment journey right now, especially with the location that you can afford at the moment. If it is Abuja you can afford 5 million naira, go get it. If it is Buhari you can afford 2 million naira, go get it. Just get started immediately. You see, one of the major reasons why people would never get real estate is because they want to go to locations where they really cannot afford at the moment. For instance, you have a budget of 10 million naira and your preferred location is Gwarinpa, and you see that this is a very big mess. This is a very big trap already. And that is why people will continue to fall into the hands of scammers. If your 10 million naira cannot get to a property in Gwarinpa, locate an upcoming neighborhood with huge potential like the Airport Road, Apowasa. These are strategic locations where you can invest with as low as 5 million naira, 6 million naira, 10 million naira, and then expect the next Use in this location, expect the next Gwarinpa, the next Metama in this location. So if you don't know where to get started from right now, I can help you get started with as low as 5.4 million naira. With an initial deposit of 2 million naira, you can begin your real estate investment journey. Reach out to me via the number showing on your screen, and my team and I here at Ideal Homes and Estate Developers Limited will do well to put you through and help you get started in your real estate investment journey. Congratulations, guys. I'm super excited that you stayed all through the end of this particular module. And so far we've looked at topics such as what is real estate, what types of real estate we have, pros and cons of real estate investment. We looked at how to make money from real estate, indicators that influences property value, and finally we just concluded what you need to know about real estate investment. Guys, this is all that there is to this particular module. In the next module, we shall be treating topics that are very, very sensitive, talking about due diligence. What is due diligence? How to conduct due diligence? Necessary documents you need to lay hold on to help you facilitate your due diligence. Also, we shall be looking at documentation stages. What are the types of documents we have in real estate? The sales agreement, the title, the deeds, and so on and so forth. If I buy a property, what are those documents I need to have? If I want to sell my property, how do I transfer property title to the next buyer? So all of these are what we are going to be treating in module 2. Trust me, you don't want to miss this for any reason. Don't skip any video at all, from this real estate investment course. I remain Andrew Onoja. I'm a top-selling realtor, a real estate developer, real estate consultant, and trust me, we are just here at Ideal Homes and Estate Developers Limited. We are here to serve you much more better. If you have any real estate needs, why not? We are just the best link to contact. Reach out to us today, and we will be so glad to serve you better. Up until then, I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.